What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Dave Reviews. And today we're going to be going over Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 211, titled Ripen. Now in the last chapter, we got some backstory, or got the backstory of Kurusu. Yuji was like, listen, I ain't trying to look for nobody, or I was afraid to see somebody replacing the bar. But I'm like, that's not a bad substitute. It's not. It's not. If you could choose anyone, why not choose Angel, who has some history of Fushiguro? And then, Takaba gets the last panel. But Yuji's plan is to go out here and just body as many cursed spirits to save as many people as possible. It's a futile endeavor in the grand scheme of Kenjaku's plans. I mean, can it put a wrench in there and stop stuff? No. But can it save people? Yes, and that's what Yuji's about. But we're gonna go ahead and hop into this. It says, the preparation moves forward. The archipelago crosses to the other side. So, is everything complete? Had the preparations been completed? Is that what they're saying? Because it looks like it. It's like these barriers are just erupting with energy sources now. So people are just arbitrarily just going into the barrier, or is it just getting wider? So more people are just being consumed and entered into this bitch? Oh, Jesus. Like a girl's just in a room on a laptop. Woo. The fuck? No, bro, you just got transported into the shadow realm. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dude turns around, bro, says, why does it feel like something's bad about to happen? Is that the same guy? Is that the same guy who was at the restaurant when Kenjaku was there with Jugo and them? And motherfucker was like, yeah, that table? Nah, I ain't gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. Something bad is about to happen. He says, is it just the dry weather? No. Said, did the filter get cleaned properly? Says, not unless Oni-chan cleaned it. Bro, people just chilling. Dude just caught a shiver, bro. Just fixing some shit. Says, what was that just now? Oh my God, bro. The whole day, bro. The whole day. Kenjaku, Yuji, bruh, damn. What's gonna happen now? Like, I know these are the preparations for Kenjaku to merge with Tengen, but in between that time, are these people now just like inserted into the culling game, and then the cursed spirits just have free reign in there? Because if that's the case, that's real fucked up. What's happening? The 16th noon says, it'd be fine if the preparation was the only thing completed. Maki, back in the picture. Everybody seems to be reunited. Yes, a strong ass squad. All them motherfuckers strong. Don't get it twisted. Kenjaku's strong, but all these motherfuckers are strong. But you gotta make sure you get Gojo, because he's the strongest. Okay? You gotta make sure you get him. Says, but according to that guy claiming to be Itadori's big brother, he is his big brother. His name is Chozo. Where is he? He okay? Chozo, you okay? Says, Kenjaku has captured Tengen-sama. So he is okay. So he's there. So everybody's there. But yeah, you guys should have anticipated Kenjaku has captured Tengen-sama. Yeah, which means that like Yuki's dead. So that would be the confirmation why he's looking that way. Like, well shit. Says Chozo, where's Tsukumo-san? Chozo, bro, bro, he hurting, bro. He hurt and says, yeah, Kenjin has captured Tengen-sama and left Jujutsu Tech in a terrible state right now. There's only one thing we're sure about. Kama Noritoshi still lives. That's all I know. So, bruh. Chozo be going through it, man. But these are the burdens of the big brother, the older brother. But he still got Yuji, but he was trying to help his sister out. Damn, son. He was ready. He was ready. He felt he could have made a difference. He could have made a difference. Not with the calculations of this man Kenjaku. Nah. Unfortunately not. But you still alive. You can go a couple more rounds with him, maybe. Sis, I mean, you're gonna be with the squad, so it's completely different. But we don't know how that's gonna go down. Sis, Tsukumo-san is at the same level as Yuta, but she is not Yuta. She does not have Rika. Says she joined forces with the Death Painting and Tengen-sama, but still lost. Says we already knew it, but this serves as further confirmation that we can't defeat Kenjaku through conventional means. No. No, you cannot. You cannot. Says the only good thing to come out of this is that the back of the prison realm is still safe. Release that motherfucker Gojo. Release me. Cause I feel like whatever, for as long as he's been in there, I feel like it might be like the hyperbolic time chamber. If there was just demons and all types of cursed spirits afoot, he was putting them to rest. He was putting them to rest and bending them to his knees like, y'all work for me now. As soon as somebody opens this door, you run with me. If you ain't down with that, I got 2 words for you. Get fucked. says, she's so calm for what she's saying, says Yuji. In just a few days, Maki-san has changed a lot. What happened? They don't even sense the aura. They don't even sense the aura of 2.0 Toji. Says, oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it's over for these hoes. No. But nah, bro, there's so many people on the squad. Strong motherfuckers on the squad, bro. But then there's Takaba, bro. Like, Takaba's an X Factor. Fuck you mean? Fuck you. I mean, everybody's a fucking X Factor. Just looking at Yuji now, bro. Whoever's in their way, bro, gonna get devastated. It's gonna be beautiful. It says, why hasn't the merger started then? That's a good question, Yuji. And the angel says, I suspect sorcerers can reject the merger with cursed energy. Things look fine inside the colonies, but outside them, the merger has already begun. Says no. The news is reporting that some more vulnerable people have fallen ill, but overall, Japan is functioning as usual. Says we don't know why. Maybe the merger can't be started yet, or maybe he just doesn't want to do it yet. All y'all can do is just calculate what the fuck he's gonna do. Like, there's no real action until you can figure out what the fuck. How come that shit ain't doing nothing? I don't know. Maybe because of this, and this, or maybe it doesn't do what you think it does. I don't know. Maybe it's already happened. And he's done what he needs to do. He's introduced cursed thought, or the correct manipulation of the mind, into everyone. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Nobody knows what the fuck he's doing. And that's the fucking point. Said, this isn't something we can figure out on our own. Let's focus on Sumiki Nichan first. That's what I'm saying. Like, they have other things that they had planned to do while Kenjaku was doing what he's doing. Like, Kenjaku's making big moves. You just taking it step by step, which is all you can do. That's what Yuji's like. It don't matter what you think he's doing. We don't know what the fuck he's doing, okay? At all. Just sitting around here, just contemplate. We can do that shit while we're on the move, doing other shit we gotta do, and try and figure out the rest of that stuff along the way while we're doing that. But Yuji, This face he's making says, why haven't our senpai added rules yet? That's a good question. Says transferring points, entering and exiting colonies, outside communication, withdrawing from the culling game. Says we already decided what rules to add, didn't we? Said that's basically it. That's basically all they added. But they did decide all the rules they were going to add. Says about that. Let's start with one. If a culling game participant's points don't change within 19 days, they will undergo curse technique removal. This removal involves some kind of brain alteration, so it's basically death. Yeah, because after that, you might as well be a sitting duck. For whoever, whatever, whenever, however. Says the goal is to force players to kill each other. Says we want to change point counts without killing each other. So we need a new rule. So we need a rule to allow transferring points. Says Itadori already added this one. Good job, Itadori. Says wasn't me. It was Higuruma. You're right. But it was because of you. Says the problem is 2 and 3. The rules dealing with people and electrical signals entering and exiting colonies. Says, is there a problem? Says, right now, players can't freely enter or exit a colony. Angel says, I can. I mean, she's an angel. I was going to say, how could she do it? But she's an angel. I thought Maki could do it too. But says, okay, why the heck is that possible? Maki getting to the point says, well, it's not really me. It's Angel's curse technique. Says, extinguishing a barrier technique with my curse technique amounts to extinguishing the foundation of the barrier. Without knowing where the colony's foundation is, only Hana and I can move through the colony's barrier. So she has to know exactly where because when you enter the culling game, you don't know exactly how far that barrier is outstretched because everything is kind of warped in there. So you would never really reach it or be able to attain it. So, but in their sense, it's like we can't just get rid of this damn thing. So, but we can pass through that motherfucker regardless of whatever this looks like in here. Says that would be hard. Of course it would be that, couldn't be that easy, huh? Says, anyways, regarding 2 and 3, the culling game's rules never explicitly forbade players or electrical signals from going in or out. Is that true? Huh. Wait, what was 2 and 3? I mean, there do be loopholes in the culling game, so you just gotta know what the loopholes are. But I didn't know that. But then you wouldn't know because it never explicitly said it. Says, are we talking about Kamamoto Makoto? Says the Maki's last sentence included a lyric from Kawamoto's song A Half. But the fact that he's just over there, bruh, while they're having this serious combo, but that just means he's ready for any attack. And it's like, I'm always in comedy mode, which means I'm always raring to go and throw some hands. Says, what's up with that guy? Shit, fight him and find out. I'd love to see it. I fucking love to see it. Says, Yuji says, just ignore him. Says the rules. Hey, you're right. Yeah, because I ain't even know. Says, in other words, it's like that random transfer. It's not a general rule of the culling game, but a rule of the barriers themselves. That's smart piecing it together because that fucking transfer is some bullshit. It's some straight up bullshit. Says, so even if we add a rule to allow entry and exit from the colonies, we might still get repelled by the barrier because of the barrier's rules. Fuck. So it's technically 2 sets of rules. It's a subcategory of rules In this case, the barrier on top of the culling game. You gotta play by the barriers rules. But how the fuck do you play? I mean, if it's a genuine like Tengen like barrier, there's really nothing you can do. Unless you can just go through them like that, there's nothing you can do. You're fucked. But can Gojo do something about it? There's got to be a barrier user somewhere. Nah, Tengen was the best. That's all you got, right? Right? No, they got to have somebody else. Says, is that why our senpai haven't added any rules yet? Oh, forgot they were in there. Says, hello, sister. Sis, I'm super duper tired. It says, as for outside communication, we think using Ui Ui and me as messengers is enough for now. I mean, if that's what, I mean, they're keeping constant communication. So yeah, it's fine. Maki coming up with the game plan says, so our first priority is 4. Let's start with allowing players to withdraw from the culling game. Okay, so damn, I thought they had like made more of these rule changes, but they were just waiting to get all the pieces of the puzzle together. Then they're going forward with shit. Good God. Says, so Kagami pops up, says, yo, says, you and the others already transferred the points to you, right? Says, Kagane, add a rule. Players may withdraw from the culling game. Says, rejected. This rule conflicts with rule 7. Fuck, I thought y'all had it planned out. What happened? Said, well, that's to be expected. A player may withdraw from the culling game by inviting a new player from outside the colony as a substitute. Says, how about that? Rejected. Fuck. Yo, he's like, yo, I'll try. He really tried. He's trying. Says, then how do we withdraw from the culling game? Kagane, that's kind of a serious face. Says, this is a proposal regarding the addition of a rule to the culling game. So it can't conflict with any other rules. Says, a player may withdraw from the culling game by inviting a new player from outside the colony as a substitute and spending 100 points. This is acceptable. What? So it's a fee on top of that. It says, so a player may withdraw from the culling game by inviting a new player from outside the colony as a substitute and spending 100 points. So every time you do it, you got to spend 100 points. You could do it. It's going to cost you some money. You got to pay me under the table. He said, this is acceptable. Yuji says, that's no problem. We've got like 300 points, you dumbass. It says, wait. Because you got 300 points. You got to use them motherfuckers wise. Like, hey, that's one thing, but what about the rest of these rules, my guys? Says, if it's just a substitution, then there will be no change in the number of players. Says, but with that change to the rules, at least 20 players will have to die for those 100 points. Says, clearly that suggestion is even more incompatible with the long-lasting effect of culling game. You're just like, oh, what? Hold on, bro. Fuji Girl's going hard right now. Hold on, bro. Hold on. So if it's just a substitution, there will be no change in the number of players. Right. So but with that change to the rules, at least 20 players will have to die for those 100 points. Clearly that suggestion is even more incompatible with the long-lasting effect of the culling game in Rule 7. He's making a good point, but I'm not sure I know how to elaborate that in any kind of way that provides clarity. I'm sorry. It says, a player may withdraw from the culling game by inviting a new player from outside the colony as a substitute and spending 100 points. That is acceptable. Nah, son. This is what it is. This is my final offer. That's the only thing that's happening right here. You're going to have to pay that fee. Says, looking at it, looks like it won't accept any further negotiations. Says, no, says, but it pretty much said so itself. The purpose of the culling game and its long-lasting effect are already in conflict. Says, okay, that's fine. Oh, damn. He's piecing together some other shit. Says, a player has added a rule to the culling game. Rule 11. A player may withdraw from the culling game by inviting a new player from outside the colony as a substitute and spending 100 points. Now, people going to want to get them 100 points and get the fuck out of here. But who? Because some people want to be in there. When the people who want to get out of there, I mean, that gives them more incentive to kill more. If anything, that gives them more incentive to kill. Oh no. I mean, look at little panda over there. Where y'all at, man? You over there with Kashimo and the homies? Like, where y'all at? Have y'all not linked back together? Oh, y'all in different colonies. Well, damn. It says, Maki-san, please bring Sakumi here into the colony for me. Says, what? Says, Samiki Nichan is already a player, but she's not in a colony, right? Yeah, Yuji, I feel you. Says, my brain hurts. Says, then isn't it safer for you to transfer the points remotely and have her withdraw now? We don't know what her mind state is at all. Actually, have they even looked at her, like, her stats? If she is a player? Or I think they try to find her beforehand. But I don't know. It's been a minute. Says no. That conflicts with rules 1 and 2. Worst case, her technique will be removed and she'll die the moment she withdraws from the culling game. That's not good. Says, 1. Within 19 days of awakening a technique, a player must declare their participation in the culling game. Oh, so she ain't done that? Oh, that's all bad. Says, players who break that rule are subject to curse technique removal. Says, good thing you caught that. Yeah. Fuji Girl's like, listen, I'm not playing these games with my sister, all right? I'm going to make sure I know exactly what the fuck is going on so I can make sure that she's safe. Says, weak players who hold points for a long time also risk being targeted by other players. It's safer to rendezvous with Sumiki first. Says, got it. But I can't enter the colony with her. Since I have no cursed energy, the barrier can't recognize me. So the transfer will separate us. Okay, so she can go through there seamlessly. I thought I was just tripping. I was like, but there's nothing that she could do for anybody else. So that's why she was asking the angel. But no, the fact that she can go wherever, that's dope. But yeah, she just can't bring her in there. But she can try to find like a substitute or something. Says, even with cursed energy, we still got transferred separately when we entered. Says, better bring a parachute. Yeah. Yeah, you better. The 16th, 3 p.m. Says, Ijichi-san, are you really going to enter the colony in my place? Shouldn't I do it myself? Says, no. It's not a good idea to reduce the number of sorcerers outside the colonies too much. That is also true. That is also true. If you are outside the colonies, you don't need to go through and in that bitch. Now, I'm still back on, like, everything getting, like, surrounded by this damn barrier and Tengen or Kenjaku not doing anything as of yet. Like, what the fuck's going on with that? Says, it feels like I'm watching a plea bargain from someone on death row. Is that Maki? Man, is that Tsumiki? So she actually got her. Word? It was that easy? Really? Oh! So this dude, listen, I didn't know who Ijichi-san was, but if it's this guy, Oh man. Oh, I like that guy. I hope he doesn't die. But he seems like he'd be real, like on some Alfred shit. But he says, haha, I'd love to play along, but there's no time. Says Sumiki-san, you have to declare your participation within 19 days. Frankly, it's a miracle that things have progressed so far already. Says I can't drag things out either. Says Nita-san and other assistant managers can take care of things in my stead, so it should be fine. Besides, I might not look like it now, but back when I was a student, I wanted to be a sorcerer. Says, huh? I mean, I thought he already was one. So does he not have any curse technique energy or cursed energy? Because I thought he was about that life. But you got Gojo said, quit being a sorcerer. You're more useless than shit. Damn, Gojo. But if he tell you that means it's true. He will, I ain't got time. I ain't got time to try to save your ass like that, son. Don't even bother. Says, hurry up and get a driver's license. The manual kind, okay? He was like, I'm still giving you a job. But your ass gonna have to drive me around. Can't you fly? Nigga, that's besides the point, all right? It says, if you say no, I'll slap the shit out of you. Yo, this dude Gojo, bro. This dude Gojo is on another level. He's got to release this dude, bro. It says, how can someone be so tactless? At the same time, I think that saved my life. If Gojo-san hadn't said that to me, I would have become a half-assed sorcerer and died right away. He's right. So, footsteps. Says, so she ends up in a safe spot or position there. Did she have to use a parachute? Nah, bro, this is heartwarming. He's reunited with his sister again, but in a calling game. But her curse technique could be dope as fuck. But you got Sukuna out here. Like, what if she is the catalyst to be used as the ante to get Yuji to release Gojo or release Sukuna? And that is why Kenjaku did part of the things that he did in altering people's brains, because he knew that he was going to be able to alter her brain, and they'd have to pretty much go through all the loops they're going through to do what they're doing now. So Sukuna can enact his plan as well on Fushiguro. But that's just my theory. That's just my theory. Says, huh? Is that her? Her transfer hit the bullseye though. Says, oh Megumi. Thank goodness, it startled me. Fujigiro's like, yeah. Says, Sukumi-chan sure is lucky. Daw. Says, nah, she is. What if that's her curse technique? We all know that luck is fucking broken. It's fucking broken. Nice to meet you. Thank you for taking care of Megumi. Says, I'm Itadori. Says, no, I'm the one being taken care of. Says Yuji. Oh, bro. No, that's like they getting the whole crew. Like I feel like she has the potential to be a badass, but I also feel like Fushiguro is gonna level the fuck up on anybody who tries some shit. The angel comes down. Nice. I didn't have to do anything. Says, this is Kurusu. She's been keeping watch this whole time just in case Sumiki Nichan fell out the sky. No, that's real. That's fair. That's fair. It says, good. Said, nice, Itadori. Raise my stock. No. No, I love that relationship, bro. It's like, no. So, yeah, maybe look better in front of Fushiguro, bro. Please. Give me some bonus points, sis. Let's finish up quickly. Kagane says, wow, He acts all cool in front of his family. Must be his rebellious phase. Oh my God. This is so cute. No. No, brother, get along. I love it. I love it. Picking off with your girl. Since Sumiki can use the 100 points I just gave you to withdraw from the culling game, Maki-san already talked to you about the substitute, right? Okay, so is she gonna actually do it? Are they gonna allow this to happen? Kagane, add a rule. Please allow free entry and exit from the colonies. Yeah. This is what I was afraid of. This is what I was afraid of. Because last time I seen her walking off from the hospital bed, she had an ominous energy about her, bruh. It's like, are you sure she wants to leave? Are you sure she wants to leave? Either way, the way this happened and the way she's adding this rule preemptively makes me think that she's in cahoots with Kijaku. But I don't know. Since Kagane add a rule, please allow free entry and exit from the colonies. But also, isn't that what they were trying to do in the first place? So that's just a different way to say that? Also, free entry and exit, I mean, more chaos. But again, for her not to want to listen, I just need to read. I just need to read it like, huh? The look on her face. Says you. Who are you? Suddenly adding a rule. Just who is she really? I want to say it's with your girl's sister, right? Like, who is she really? I think it's her. I think that's her. I do. I think whatever flipped in her mind after that technique was released by Kenjaku, evil. It's evil, bruh. Evil deeds. Who you try to bring in? Who you try to let leave? It don't matter. It really don't matter. Like, again, that barrier is huge, right? Isn't it? Yeah, isn't that barrier that just overtook everything? Like, it's just huge, right? Like, what is that? Is that just, was that a result of the color game? I don't. And then, like, again, what is Kenjaku doing at this moment? But all of this, no. Nah, bro, that's, nah. Oh, bro. Deception. Disgrace. No, bro. The lies. Nah, fuck. Well, that's the end of the chapter, guys. Damn, who could she? If she's a shapeshifter, that I'd be like, oh, is she somehow Mahito? No fucking way. He's super dead. Okay. No fucking way. But I feel like that's his sister. But no, that's it in the chapter, guys. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And check out some of the other content on the channel. Pass that because you guys on the next one. Peace.